Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to send WhatsApp message for Razorpay payment. I want that whenever a new payment is captured in my Razorpay account for a particular product, I want to send a WhatsApp message automatically to the person who have made the payment by using Aisensy, which is an official API of WhatsApp. Now how we are going to automate this process effortlessly? For that we will have to integrate Razorpay with Aisensy, and to do the same we are going to use an automation and integration software Pabbly Connect in order to connect both of them. So what we are going to do, we have Razorpay in our trigger and Aisensy in our action. So we will be connecting both of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that whenever a new payment will be captured through Razorpay, automatically a WhatsApp message will be sent to the person who have made the payment by using Aisensy. And in order to learn the entire process step by step, let me take you all to my screen. So in this video, we are going to learn and understand that whenever a payment is captured in Razorpay for a particular product, automatically by using Aisensy, we are going to send a WhatsApp message to the person who have done the payment. Okay, so let's start learning this process step by step. First of all, in order to create the workflow, we have to come on our browser and then we have to search for pabbly.com/connect. And when we do that, we will come on the landing page of this software. Here we can find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So if you are a new user, then you have to click on sign up for free to create your free new account in just 2 minutes. And also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks to explore this amazing software. Now because I'm already an existing user, therefore I'm clicking on sign in. As we do that, we will come on the all apps section. Here we can find all the products offered by Pabbly. Now to create this workflow, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And as we do that, it will take us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here we can find all the workflows which we create. To create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option given on right corner with a blue color. So let's click on it. And now a dialog box is appeared in front of us which is asking us to provide this workflow a suitable name. So let's give it a name as send WhatsApp message for Razorpay payments automatically. And after giving the name, let's click on create. And as we do that, we can find two windows are open in front of us. First is the trigger and the other is action. So what are trigger and action? Trigger and actions are the basic concepts or the basic principles on which the entire workflow of this automation runs. Here we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. So the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards the trigger. Every time when we select a trigger event, then only the workflow initiates. That means the trigger is very first step of every workflow and it initiates the entire workflow. So in order to create the workflow, first of all, let's select our trigger application. That will be Razorpay. And in our trigger event, we are going to select payment captured because we want that whenever a payment is captured in Razorpay, then we want to send a WhatsApp message to the person who have made the payment. So as we have clicked on connect, we can find that a webhook URL is provided to us along with some instructions which we have to follow in order to connect Razorpay account with Pabbly Connect. So I will tell you exactly what we are supposed to do step by step. First of all, we have to copy this webhook URL. And now I will take you to my Razorpay account. So this is the dashboard of my Razorpay. Now from the left side here, we can find account and settings. So we will click on it. And after coming on this page, from the website and app settings, we can find webhooks. So we will select the webhooks option. And now here we can find that several webhooks are already set up over here. In order to create a new webhook, we have to click on this button, add new webhook. And as we do that, we can find that a page is open in front of us. Here in this field, we have to paste the webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. The next is active event. So we have to select the event which we have selected in Pabbly Connect. So that is payment captured. Okay. So we will select the same events. So here we are going to select from the payment events, payment captured. After that, simply click on create webhook. And we can find that our webhook is saved. So that means our webhook is enabled now. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect and here it is showing waiting for the webhook response. That means now we have to do a test submission in order to capture the response over here. So how we are going to do that? By making a test payment in Razorpay. Okay, so for that again we have to go on our Razorpay account and now this time we have to go on the payment pages given on left side under payment products. Let's click on it and here we can find several options of the product. So I am currently working in test mode, so I will make a test payment to show you how the response is being captured. So I'm selecting this particular store, that is t-shirt store, for selling a t-shirt. Okay, so this is the payment page and here we can find the details of the payment. The amount is 500 rupees and the customers who have made the payment to purchase this product. Okay, so first of all, let's copy this page URL in order to create the payment link. and we will open it in a new tab. Okay, so as we opened it, we can find that the payment details are given over here. We have to fill them and then we have to make a dummy payment. So as you can find, I'm working in the test mode. So I'm going to enter the test details only. So let me enter a dummy email, test0088@pabblytudes.com. This is my test email, and in the phone number I'm going to use a dummy phone number along with the country code. Done. And in the name, let us enter a dummy name, test user. Okay, so these are the payment details which I have entered. Now let's click on pay ₹500. And from the given payment options, I'm going to select the card option because I have the test card details in order to make a test payment. Now let me enter a dummy card number, expiry date of this card, that is again going to be a dummy and random one, card holder's name, test user, and a random CVV. Done. Click on pay now. So from the given options, I will select pay without saving the card. And here we have to enter the OTP. So I am entering a dummy OTP here. Click on submit. And here we can find that our payment is successful. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and here it is showing that yes, we have received the response with the same details which we have entered while making the payment in Razorpay. Okay, name, email, contact number, and the card details. The amount is also given over here, but not in the correct format. That is, we have made the payment of ₹5, but we have received in the response 50,000. So we have to correct this payment details before proceeding. So for that, what we are going to do, before going on our actual action step, we are going to add one more action step here by clicking on this plus sign. What we want to correct this number. So we are going to use number formatter, which is a feature by Pabbly. We will select it and we will format this number by using the action as perform maths operation, because we need to divide 50,000 with 100 in order to convert it into 500. That is our currency. Okay, so we will click on connect, and as we do that, we can find that there are two fields. First is the number which we want to correct. So we want to use the number which we have received in this particular response. So for that, we will map the data from our previous step, that is Razorpay payment. So we will select the number, that is the amount. So here we can find the amount, we will select it, and it is mapped. So instead of entering this number, why we have used the step of mapping? Because we want that whenever a new payment is also received in for any other product or with another amount, I want that automatically this particular field should get replaced with the new data or with the new amount. Okay, so if we will enter the data manually, then that data will become static and it will not change automatically. Then this workflow will get stuck due to dynamic details. So therefore we use the step of mapping. Now the next is operation. So what we want to do here, we want to divide the number with 100. So for that, it is written enter comma separated values to perform operations such as this. So we want to divide this particular amount, that is 50,000, with 100 in order to convert it into 500. Okay, so we have used this comma separated value by using a comma and space, and then I have entered 100. So let's click on save and send test request. And here we can find that we have received the response and the result is 500. So we have received the correct amount that we have entered in Razorpay. So now let's move on to our actual action step, that is sending a WhatsApp message to the person who have made the payment by using Aisensy. So for that, we have to select our action application as Aisensy, which is WhatsApp by Aisensy. So Aisensy is an official API of WhatsApp which we are going to use in order to send the message. Now let's select our action event, which is going to be send template message. Click on connect. And here, because we are making up the connection for the first time, let's click on add new connection. And here it is asking us for the API key. So from where we are going to find this API key? For that, we have to go on our Aisensy account, and from the left side we have to go on manage. And under that we can find that API key is given over here. So let's just copy it and then we will paste it over here. Done. Click on save, and our WhatsApp by Aisensy is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now let's move on, and here we have to enter the campaign name. So we will enter it later. First of all, let's enter other details of the customer. First is the mobile number. So we are going to use the step of mapping again to enter the details. First of all, we have to select the previous step, and then we have to search for the details like this, either by scrolling or by searching here in the search bar, and then we have to select the data. This is very simple step. So first of all, let's enter a mobile number. So here it is given. Let's select it and it is mapped. Here it is written that the number should be along with the country code. So because we have received the response in the country code, so I have mapped it. The next is username. So let's map the username also. Here we have got it in our response. Let's select it and it is mapped. The next is source. So we have received the response from Razorpay, so we can add a source also. So I am adding the source as Razorpay. The next is tag. So because it is optional, so I am ignoring it, and we will move on to the next, that is template parameter. So what are template parameters? For that we need to understand what is template, and to understand that, let me take you to my Aisensy account again, and here under manage we have to come on template message. From the given options we have to select all, and we can find that there are several templates which I have created for different workflows. So I have created this particular template which is named as payment details for this workflow, and it will look like this. So it contains a body as hello, we have received the payment and your order is confirmed. Your order details are name, email, contact, amount. Thank you for placing the order with us. So I have used only the basic details over here in order to send the message. And you might be wondering what are the values given over here which I have used inside the bracket. So these are the variables which are going to be changed according to the response. Okay, because we want to customize this particular template in order to send the message to different customers, we have to use these variables. So here in this particular variable, instead of 1, the value is going to be the first name. So I want to use the first name here, and I want to change it according to my every new response. Therefore I have used a variable over here. In the same manner, in order to enter different details of the customers, I have used other variables such as for the full name, email, contact, and the amount. So as soon as a new response is received with different details, automatically the template will get changed according to the response, and it will be customized, and the message will be sent in the customized format to the person who have made the payment. So in the same way, you can use variables as you want inside your template. Now let me show you how we can create a template. For creating a new template, we have to click on this new button, and then we have to select the category of our template. So here I have used utility category. Next is the template name. So we have to enter a suitable name for our template, and which should be in this particular format, that is no space can be used, and even we cannot use uppercase also in this name. So we just have to use the name in this format in lowercase, payment underscore details. Okay, in the same manner you have to enter the name of your template. Now the next is template type. So I have used text type in my template. You can use any of the option given over here, image, video file, or location as you want. So the next is template format, and here we have to enter the body of our template. So here we have to enter the body of the message which we want to use in order to send the message, okay, along with the variables. So we have to use the variables also. We have to enter the variables in this format: curly brackets, 2 curly brackets, variable, and again we have to close the curly brackets. So this is the sample type of the variable which we need to use inside our body. So here the example is also given: hello variable, your code will expire in variable minutes. Okay, so here different values are going to be used instead of this variables, and for that we also need to give the sample values for these variables. So if suppose in the place of the variable 1 I want to use first name, so for that I need to give the sample value here as first name. So in front of variable number 1, I have used the sample value as first name. That means the first name is going to come in place of this variable number 1. So in this way, we have to create our template by using variables in the body. The next is interactive actions. So I have used none. You can select any of the one, call to actions or quick replies. And after that, we have to select the language also. I have used English language here, so I have selected it. And after creating this template, we need to click on submit, and then this template will go for approval. And if the template gets approved, we will find it here in the all section of template message. Okay, so because my payment detail template is approved, therefore I can use it. So now let's again go on Pabbly Connect, and here we have to enter the template parameters. So basically we have to enter the template parameter in this particular format, that is comma separated values. So we will do it one by one. In the place of first variable, I want to use the first name. So for that, I will map the data by using my previous response. And because I have not received the name in the separated format, that is, I have only received the name in the combined format, first name and the last name together. So to map the first name, I am going to add one more step here in between, that is text formatter by Pabbly, which is a feature by Pabbly in order to format the text. So I have selected it, and in action event I am going to select split text because I want to split the name which we have received in the response. Okay, so we will click on connect, and now it is asking us to enter the text which we want to split. So I want to split the text which I have received, that is the name. So I want to split this name, and the next is separator. So the separator is the value which we want to use in order to split this text. So here I want to use the space just to split first name and last name separately. For that we need to use this particular format. So we will simply copy it and we will paste it over here. The next is segment index. So I want only the first name here. So I am selecting first. Okay. Click on save and send test request. And we have received the response, and our name has been split, and I have received the first name as test. So I will use this first name in order to enter my template parameter. So in the place of first variable, I am going to map the data. But before that, we need to click on connect again because we have added one more step in between. So we will go with the existing connection. So here we can find that our WhatsApp by Aisensy is again connected with Pabbly Connect, and we will map the data in the template parameter first of all by using our previous step that we have recently added, that is text formatter. Use comma, space, and then we will enter the next value for the variable. So in the second value I want to use the full name, so I will map it by using Razorpay, comma, space, and the next is the email, so I will map the email also. Done. The next is contact. So I have mapped the contact number, and at last the amount. So for that we have used the number formatter, and the amount is given over here. So it is mapped. So all the parameters are mapped successfully. Now let's move on. And the next we have left was campaign name. So what is this campaign name? For that we have to again go on our Aisensy account, and this time we have to go on the campaign section from the left side. Several campaigns are given over here which are at the status as live. So we need to launch a particular campaign in order to enter the campaign name. For that we have to click on this plus sign, and then we have to select the campaign type. So because I am using API, therefore I am going to select API campaign. Click on next. And now we have to give a name to this campaign. So let me give a random name which will be Razorpay, and then we have to select the template which we want to use with this campaign. So I have prepared the template which is named as payment details, so I have selected it, and now we have to click on set live. So our campaign is created. Now let's go back to campaigns, and here we can find in the all section that the campaign which we have recently created, Razorpay, is live now. So we have to use this particular campaign name there in Pabbly Connect. So let's copy it and we will paste it over here in the campaign name field. Done. So all the details are successfully mapped. Now let's click on save and send test request. But before that, because I have used a dummy phone number while making the payment in Razorpay, therefore to show you the real message, I am going to use a real phone number now. Okay. Done. And now we will click on save and send test request. And here we can find that we have received the response and our status is true. That means the message has been sent. Now let's go on WhatsApp and check whether we have received the message or not. And yes, we can find we have received the message with the body as hello test. We have received the payment and your order is confirmed. Your order details are name, email, contact and the amount. Thank you for placing the order with us. So that means our workflow is perfectly successful. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect and summarize what we have done in this workflow. So basically we have taken 4 steps here in this workflow. First is the trigger and the other are actions. In trigger we have taken Razorpay, and in action we have taken number formatter by Pabbly, text formatter by Pabbly and WhatsApp by Aisensy. And we want that whenever a new payment is captured in Razorpay for a particular product, then automatically a WhatsApp message should be sent to the person who have made the payment by using Aisensy. So for that we have used number formatter also in order to change the response which we have received for amount in Razorpay. And the next we have used text formatter in order to split the text which we want to use in the form of first name in the place of variables. So we have used these 4 steps in order to create this workflow and to integrate both these applications by using Pabbly Connect. And now this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can easily integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can easily email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can easily reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you are having any pricing related issue with Pabbly Connect, you can easily reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel to learn more such automation.